In the quiet village of Omahia, where spirits walked in shadows and every tree had a secret, there lived a woman called Mama Ngozi. She was a widow, wise and respected. Her only child, Amaka, was 17, beautiful, curious and stubborn as a goat. One humid evening, as the sky turned golden and the birds flew out from the trees, Mama Ngozi was boiling herbs when she called Amaka inside. Listen well, my daughter, after 5 p.m., never buy meat from the village market. Never. I am warning you. Amaka frowned. But why, Mama? People buy meat every day. Mama Ngozi's face turned cold. Because after 5 p.m., something else joined the sellers. Something that is not man. I have said my own. Amaka shrugged. I hear you, she said, but she did not mean it. That night, around 10 p.m., Amaka felt very hungry. Her mother has gone to help a neighbor deliver a baby, and the house was quiet. She thought of the soup with no meat. She thought of how sweet pepper soup would taste with a small pieces of beef. And so, she wrapped herself in a shawl, picked a small basket and sneaked out. The market was half dark. Most stores were closed except one in the corner. A butcher stood there, tall and thin, with white eyes and a wicked smile. Ah, fine girl, you came at the right time. The meat is fresh, just for you. Amaka hesitated. The man's teeth were too sharp. His hands looked like claws, but the meat looked juicy. She paid and collected the meat and left quickly. She cooked the meat and ate with joy. But that night, her sleep was broken by a terrifying dream. She was back at the market, but now it was filled with fogs. The butcher stood behind her with a machete. He whispered, "You ate my gift. Now you are mine." Suddenly, the ground opened, hands covered in blood grabbed her legs. The butcher laughed at her body, fell into a dark pit. She woke up, screaming. From that day, strange things happened. Flies followed her, buzzing in her ears, crawling over her face. Dogs and cats barked, hissed and ran from her. Her skin grew cold and her eyes darkened. Then came the hunger. One afternoon, Amaka was alone. She couldn't stop shaking. Her body was crying for something. Raw meat. She rushed to the freezer, tore it open, and ate everything. Raw goat, chicken, gizzard, liver, her teeth tearing through frozen flesh. Blood smeared her mouth, and her finger trembled. That night, she almost bit into her own fingers, thinking they were meat. She only stopped when she saw blood. Shaking and confused, Amaka went back to the market the next evening. The same butcher was there. "What have you done to me?" she cried. "Why am I like this?" The butcher only smiled. His mouth stretched from ear to ear. "You wanted to eat. Now you will never stop. Your hunger is my gift." She ran, but the grin followed her. In her dreams, in every mirror. Her friends stopped visiting. Her cousins refused to sleep over. Her aunties whispered behind her back. One day at the church, a crowd screamed and pointed at her. "Mommy, that girl has blood on her mouth." Everyone turned and stared. Amaka fled from the building, crying. Even Mama Ngozi began to fear her. Desperate, Mama Ngozi took Amaka to Nnemiri, the old priestess who lived by the river. Nnemiri looked into Amaka's eyes and hissed. "She has eaten cursed meat. The butcher mocked her. If we don't fight, she will not be human much longer. She drew chalk symbols on the ground and gave Amaka bitter herbs to chew. Then she lighted a fire and began chanting. Suddenly, the air turned cold. The butcher appeared in the flame, grinning, holding a bloody knife. "Give her back," he roared. "She is mine." Nemri didn't flinch. She grabbed a pot of sacred river water, splashed it at the fire, and chanted loudly. The butcher stepped out of the flames in full form, tall, pale, with sharp teeth and black eyes. The ground shook, lightning cracked the sky. Nemri threw cowries and bones that burned his skin. He squared his machete, but she blocked it with her staff. Amaka screamed as her body floated off the ground, twisting. "Mama, help!" With a final chant, Nemiri slammed her staff into the ground. It cracked open, and the butcher was sucked back into the shadows, screaming in rage. The flame died. Amaka dropped to the ground, unconscious. She woke up 2 days later by the river, weak but clean. Her eyes were clear. Her reflection returned into the mirror. The hunger was gone. The flies were gone. Mama Ngozi held her close, crying. "You are home now," she whispered. "You are free." Amaka's story teaches us that disobedience can open doors to danger, especially when we ignore the wisdom of those who came before us. It also reminds us that not everything that looks good is safe. Evil sometimes hides behind plain sight, waiting for the curious and careless. Thanks for watching my videos. Please do like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed it.